young explorers. It's me, Professor Punzworth, your pun-loving pal, bow-tie-wearing biologist of the bazaar. And today, we're going wild. Have you ever seen an animal so strange you had to pause, blink twice, and ask, "Wait, is that real?" Well, buckle up, zoology zanies, because today we're counting down the top 10 weirdest animals on Earth. These creatures are odd, unusual, and totally unforgettable. And just like a frog in a blender, they'll have you hopping with excitement. But first, what exactly makes an animal weird? Let's take a closer look. Some animals are weird because of how they look. Some are weird because of how they act. And some are weird just for being so wonderfully different. But remember, weird doesn't mean bad. It means unique. And in nature, being unique is a superpower. So without further ado, let's get cracking, like an armadillo at an egg party. Here we go. Number 10. The axolotl, the smiling salamander. Meet the axolotl. It looks like it just heard the best joke of its life and forgot to laugh out loud. With feathery gills that stick out like fuzzy antlers and a grin that never fades. This amphibian from Mexico is permanently adorable, but here's what's really weird. Axolotls never grow up. They stay in their baby form for their entire lives, a condition called neoteny. It's like if you stayed a third grader, but still got to drive a car and pay taxes. Next up, number 9. The saiga antelope, the wobbly-nosed wonder. This animal looks like a cartoon elephant, got shrunk in the dryer. The saiga antelope has a big bulbous nose that droops over its mouth like a soggy peanut. But that goofy snoot, it's actually a desert survival machine. That nose filters out dust and helps cool the air before it enters the lungs. Now that's one cool nose job. Ready for something even sneakier? Number 8. The glass frog, the peekaboo amphibian. This little frog lives in Central and South America, and it's as transparent as your excuses for not doing homework. Its belly is see-through, so much so you can see its heart, liver, and other organs. It's like nature made a biology slideshow, but forgot the screen. Scientists still aren't sure why they're transparent, but one thing's for sure. They're clearly cool. Next we'll meet the saddest fish with the squishiest face. Number 7 is coming up next. The blobfish. Beauty is in the blubber. Poor blobfish. Often voted the world's ugliest animal. But honestly, I think it's a little harsh. The blobfish lives deep. I mean really deep, under the ocean where the pressure is intense. Up close, it looks like a sad, squishy, pink jelly bean with eyes. But underwater in its natural home, the blobfish looks totally normal. It only gets blobby when it's pulled up to the surface, kinda like how I look when I wake up without my bow tie. Coming up next, an animal with a horn to toot. Number 6. The narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. You've heard of unicorns, but how about a unicorn that swims? Meet the narwhal. This Arctic whale has a spiral tusk that can grow up to 10 feet long. But here's the twist. That horn is actually a tooth. Yep, a giant, twisty, toothy tusk, sticking right through its upper lip. Scientists think it might help with sensing the environment. Or maybe it's just the coolest tooth flex in the animal kingdom. Either way, I'm flossing tonight just out of respect. Now, let's get a little creepy. Number 5. The the creepy cutie, straight from Madagascar. This primate is part raccoon, part gremlin, and all weird. The has big eyes, wild fur, and super long, skinny, bony fingers. That middle finger? It's not for pointing. It's for hunting bugs inside trees. It taps on wood, listens for hollow spots, then scoops out insects like it's digging for candy in a piñata. Creepy? Yes. Cool? Absolutely. Next up, the sea's most stylish swimmer. Number 4. The leafy sea dragon, nature's seaweed. Surprise now, this is camouflage done right. The leafy sea dragon lives off the coast of Australia and looks like floating seaweed with googly eyes. Its delicate leaf-like fins help it drift with the current while totally blending in. Predators swim right past it, thinking it's just part of the salad bar. Mother Nature really outdid herself here. Coming up next, we're getting scaly, armored, and ready to roll. Number 3 is next. The pangolin, the pine cone with a purpose. If a pine cone put on armor and learned how to curl into a ball, you'd have the pangolin. This scaly mammal is covered in tough plates made of keratin, the same stuff your fingernails are made of. When danger shows up, the pangolin just rolls up tighter than a burrito in a blanket. And speaking of rolling, they also walk on their back legs sometimes, like a tiny dinosaur at a costume party. These gentle insect eaters are rare, shy, and seriously protected. Coming up next, an animal with a face only a mother moles could love. Number 2. The star-nosed mole, the squishy sniffer. What has 22 finger-like tentacles, wiggles them around like spaghetti, and lives underground? That's right, the star-nosed mole. This little creature's nose looks like it's auditioning for a sci-fi movie. But those wiggly parts aren't just for show. They help the mole feel its way through tunnels in total darkness. In fact, this mole is the fastest eating mammal on Earth. It can identify and gobble up prey in just 120 milliseconds. Now that's what I call fast food. And finally, the weirdest of the weird, the strangest of the strange, the creature with claws so fuzzy they'd make a yeti jealous. Number 1. The yeti crab, the fluffy clawed crawler, deep in the icy waters near Antarctica, lives the yeti crab. And yes, it really looks like its claws are wearing cozy winter mittens. Those fuzzy arms aren't just for style, though. They're covered in tiny hairs that catch bacteria, which the crab might eat. Basically, the yeti crab farms its own food right on its arms. Talk about home cooking, and there you have it, the top 10 weirdest animals on Earth. But wait, let's do a quick recap and build our weird animal checklist. Whew, what a wild ride through the world's weirdest wildlife. Let's see if you remember all these bizarre beasts. Here comes your official weird animal checklist. Ready? Let's go. Number 10, the axolotl. Smiling salamander that never grows up. Number 9, the saiga antelope, with a wonky wobbly nose. Number 8, the glass frog. See-through skin, totally clear. Number 7, the blobfish. Blobby on land, normal at home. Number 6, the narwhal, Dot. A swimming unicorn with a tooth for a horn. Number 5, the eye. Creepy cutie with a bug hunting finger. Number 4, the leafy sea dragon. Camouflage level equals expert. Number 3, the pangolin. Armor up and roll out. Number 2, the star-nosed mole. Squishy nose. Speed eater. Number 1, the yeti crab. Fluffy claws and farming bacteria for snacks. Whew, what a list. All right, animal experts, let's test your weird animal wisdom. I'll ask a question. You yell out the answers. Here we go. Question 1. Which animal never grows up? That's right, the axolotl. Question 2. Which animal looks like floating seaweed? Yep, the leafy sea dragon. Question 3. Which animal has a fuzzy claw farm? You got it, the yeti crab. You, my friend, are now officially a certified weird animal explorer. Remember, explorers, being weird is just another word for being wonderful. So stay curious, stay kind, and never be afraid to stand out, even if you feel like a blobfish at a beauty pageant. Until next time, this is Professor Punzworth saying, keep it weird. See you next time, explorers.